All right. So we should be live once again for the second round. Everybody here? I think we got everybody. You guys let me know how the sound is coming through. So, got a little surprise for you guys though. But first of all, let me make sure the sound's coming through. Everybody can hear me, right? Because that's like consistently like my first problem when starting off a stream. All right, G Keto says sound is good. Okay, cool. So, thanks for coming back to the stream, guys. But so we're gonna try something out a little bit new here that I've never done on the channel or whatever. So me and my guy, the Funko Cop, which is another Mecha Warehouse sponsored builder, we're doing a little feature here. So let's see if I can pull him into this. Let's see here if I push the right button here, right? So let's see. We'll try this. You guys let me know. Boom. Look at that. Gumpler University. Ha. What is going on, man? All right. So you guys gotta let me know what you guys are seeing and hearing. Let me know if you can hear both of us. You should be able to hear both of us. Let me know, the whole thing. Too much music, too little music. Can't hear me, can't hear Funko. Try to talk a little bit for us, man, so to make sure everybody can hear you.
Y'all don't know if y'all can hear me. What's up, everybody? Appreciate y'all coming through, supporting the homie.
Nice. Looks like y'all can hear it, both of us. Yeah, so so just so y'all know about me a little bit. So if y'all have been around the channel for a little while, y'all know that I'm kind of a computer nerd a little bit. So like stuff like this, like gets me excited. You know what I'm saying? So like I enjoy stuff like this. This is the first time that we've been able to do a feature. I made this whole little template like on the fly real quick so that you could have like two of us. So yeah, so Funko's gonna hang out with us. Make sure you guys check out his channel, The Funko Cop. He does like the really awesome pops and well, actually, man, you go ahead, you tell him. I don't know why I'm telling him.
Well, I try to go out and collect what I like enjoy. It started off with Funkos, like Funko Pop models. Um, and then from there, it kind of just went from action figures and like back into model kits and statues and things like that. So it's a mixed bag when it comes to my channel. You might get a Funko Pop unboxing, you might get straight Gundams, you might get Marvel Legends action figures, you might get Dragon Ball Z statues. Who knows? This is whatever I grew up in and enjoyed. That's it. You might get a collector's edition video game. Who knows?
That's what's up. So they say you sound a little soft, but I mean we could work on that. This our first time, you know.
There's nothing but a thing to fix that.
Yeah, we can probably get the volume up a little bit louder and see how that sounds. Also, let me know guys if like you guys are getting like loop back because that's definitely something we don't want. So
Yeah, that.
we're learning as we go through. This is our first time doing it. So, but anyways, yeah. So Funko's just gonna hang out with us, let us know what he's been up to, whatever he's working on, real quick, and also so you guys can know if you guys came from the last stream, so you know that we were working on these parts for the Penelope here, which I've been going through enamel washing. So I got these pieces cleaned up. Lots more pieces to do still over here that need to be cleaned up. But also, if you're just joining the stream, so we are still trying to give away a free kit sponsored by Mecha Warehouse Nick, who is both me and Funko Cop sponsor. Real cool dude. So we are trying to give away this guy right here, which is the Build Strike Galaxy Cosmos. So if you guys want a chance to win one of these, just stick around, watch the stream, invite some of your friends. What we're gonna do is we're going to just kind of do a draw on some numbers. So we ended the last stream at I think between 0 and 300. So this time when we start this one off, we're gonna start at 0 and 200 because I want to make sure that one of y'all go home with this kit because, like I said, it's not often that I get the ability to give away free stuff that's not mine. Right? So, I definitely want to make sure y'all get it. So we're gonna cut it down. So let me see where we at.
Gordon, I've been building for a while. Well, I got back in the building. I used to build a lot as a kid, but yeah, I'm back into it. Been going to the Gunpla University School.
Yeah, the Gunpla University School. So, all right. So you said it. I gotta fix that, right? So I think one of the big misconceptions about the name of my channel since I started was that like I was trying to teach other people like Gunpla University. But for me, it's always been the opposite, right? Like, I think I probably started just like Funko did, like back in the Toonami era, and probably like a lot of you all probably started. But you know, as an adult, like there's still a lot of new stuff that I'm learning. So like when I say Gunpla University, I'm the one that's like in school. You know what I mean? Like I'm the one that's like trying to learn all these new things. But in the course of learning stuff, like you know, if I teach y'all, then that's cool.
Yeah, that's dope. 'Cause
So,
I learned a lot just from talking to you and just like on an everyday now. Like when we was talking about the color theory, and I'm driving past cars and like, okay, I see what he's talking about there. I know what it means now.
oh yeah, yeah. Color theory is crazy.
Yeah, ever since then it's kind of been like, all right, that makes sense.
Uh huh. Yeah, I mean, I had to kind of have somebody show me that too. The cool thing about Gunpla is like, it's one of those hobbies where a lot of the information I feel like isn't really like written down that well, but you have a lot of really great people in the community that can like pass down this knowledge. So like the whole color theory thing, I got that from my man True Gunpla. If y'all don't know True Gunpla, go check him out. Justinius and my boy Nickel, who Nickel lives here in RVA. So that's where I learned that from. You know, it originally started from Joel though. Every time I talk to Joel gives me kind of like Joel's cool because Joel gives me like this like kind of hard. I don't want to say like hard, but like kind of like this like stern talking to. It's through text, so I don't know if he's really being stern, but it feels stern. You know what I mean? When the lines are coming through, it feels real stern. But it's cool. He always is like willing to help out and stuff. So that's my guy. So yeah, we're gonna do this first draw though at 10:45. We're gonna start this one off early. We're doing 0 to 200, right? Right, man?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the thing, right?
Yeah.
Nick, you went with a kid. Yeah, and still letting them things go off, man. I heard on your stream, you letting the fireworks go off.
Yeah, I think they've pretty much calmed down over here now, but they were kind of going crazy outside for a little bit there. So, oh yeah, let me get y'all a little bit closer here. So, in the process of like trying to make this like dual screen for me and Funko or me and whoever to be on stream, I had to make this new layout for you guys. So, I want to get this so you guys can actually see what's going on. Tell me what y'all think about this layout, though. I think it looks pretty dope, though, because you can see both of us, which is kind of cool. And let me see here. Might get this camera here a little closer. Let y'all get a nice live shot. So.
I was just talking to, I don't know about you when you go to your hobby town, but when I go to mine, I have a lot of old heads, like 80-year-old dudes, like looking at kits and Gundam kits, and like this one 80-year-old dude is like, man, I built this Penelope, and he has no clue what Penelope is or anything. They just built.
Really? Yeah, we have none of that out here. We have none of. I have not seen any old people pick up a single Gunpla kit at all.
Just today, I know this guy, and he's a real good guy when it comes down to teaching me painting and color schemes and stuff like that. He picked up the G40 collector's edition. I was like, I put it back. I had it in my hand. I put it back because I was like, man, you know what? Somebody really wants this kit.
Yeah.
I don't want to pick it up just because it's a collector's edition, you know. So I put it back. So it was the only one left.
Man, I will say that kit is kind of expensive. I picked one up from Hobbytown this weekend. It was like $35.
Yeah, $35.
Mm-hmm.
For because it was like people were so scared to open it to see what it like came with, so I just opened it up and it just came with like a booklet. I was like, all right, I'm pretty much straight. I don't need to spend that much money on
Yeah.
high
They,
grade.
they had two of them up there at my Hobbytown, and I was very tempted to pick up both just to have like one as one to like keep and maybe give away at some point. But it was $35. I was like, I don't know about that. So then, wouldn't you know it, Nickel Models, Nickel Models, who's also
Yeah.
MW sponsored. He went after me and picked it up. So now he wants to do a build off. So that might be in the cards here. But I got to catch up on my kits. I'm way behind. Way behind.
Yeah. I mean, if you behind, you would catch up probably pretty quick.
Nah, you'd be surprised.
I am building special coating Targies too. So pick this up at NYCC at the P Bandai booth or the Bandai booth. I don't know if it was the P Bandai booth or what. But that was like the main goal when I went to NYCC. Was that and meet the Pink Ranger.
You said that and meet the Pink Ranger? The Pink Ranger was there?
Yeah, the original, like Kimberly and EJ Johnson.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's
so
cool.
Those were big Power Ranger fan growing up. So I was like, oh, I gotta get her autograph. So went. And it was a fun time, man. Fun time. I shot straight over to like the P Bandai booth as soon as it. I guess I kind of want to say as soon as it opened because they were trying to like stop people from getting in.
Yeah.
When they let the line go through, because I think it was the Anime NYC at the Javits Center or the Javits Center.
Yeah, we were at the Javits. Yeah.
Gotcha. So like we walked up the stairs, that got the screws. I usually lay the screws out so I can see the money. But we walked up the stairs and I had my headphones on recording. And I could hear the guy in the background telling nobody, no, not yet. But I acted like I couldn't hear him. So I just kept walking. So, and then like the P Bandai booth or the Bandai booth was right there. And I was like, I'm first in line here. I want to secure what I have to secure. And then I don't kind of have to stress about anything.
Right. Yeah, I'm really hoping that stuff opens back up. Because like we had a blast last year. So we definitely want to go back.
Oh yeah, I was telling my boy about it. We should go up there. He's a big anime. All of my boys are big like anime heads. So, but none of them really bang with Gundam anymore.
Really? Man.
Yeah, that's the sorry part.
Yeah. I mean,
Some though.
Gundam doesn't have a hard hitting series out right now. I think when Iron Blooded Orphans was out, Iron Blooded Orphans was crazy.
Yeah.
It's still probably one of my favorite stories.
I haven't finished that one yet. I'm on like about to be on season 2.
Okay.
Because I'm trying to get back into. My boy used to harp on me for a while, like give other Gundam series a shot.
Nice.
And I was giving like just Gundam Wing and G Gundam love, and so I was like, you know what? Let me just go ahead and start. And he told me to watch Gundam Origins on Hulu, so I watched that.
That's good.
And then I was like, man, this is kind of at first like the first 2 episodes or the 2 movies because they're like an hour and a half.
Yeah.
The first 2 movies were kind of like blah, and then at the end of the second one, I was like, oh, all right, I'm hooked.
Yeah, it got really good.
Yeah. And then I like binge watch 79 like for the first like 15-20 episodes.
Okay.
And then I was like, my buddy was like, at the hobby store, like you can just watch the movies and it cuts out the filler. I was like, well, I didn't know that. So and then so I watched the movies for those.
Yeah, there's still a couple I gotta see.
I'm trying to watch the movies for what's that? Zeta and double Zeta. So I can go ahead and get to Shard's counterattack.
Yeah, get through those.
Yeah.
Oh, 1047. All right, we gotta do a drawing or try to run these numbers. Hey, Chris, what's going on, man? Happy 4th. Victor said IBO still brings the heat. Yes, it does. IBO had like the best story. I'm not. This might be an unpopular opinion, but the IBO like mech is not my favorite.
Oh yeah, yeah, absolutely.
But the story is crazy.
The story is great.
Yeah.
It's a hell of a story.
Hell yeah.
But compared to like when I first saw Barbados, I was like, man, it just doesn't look like a normal Gundam to me. It looked like I don't know if you ever watched the show Code Geass.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looked like one of those nightmares. I'm like, man, it just didn't do it for me. And I was so used to watching, I guess, like Gundam Wing and G Gundam when it's like a team when it came to Gundam.
Oh right, yeah.
So I'm like, I just see one unit, and I'm like, yo, like, this is one unit. And then after watching it for a little bit, it kind of got into it. So.
All right, real quick. All right, guys, we're going to try to give away this kit again. So, real quick, so we can recap on what we're giving away. This is the Build Strike Galaxy Cosmos kit right here from our good friend Nick Savory over at Mecha Warehouse, our sponsor. So, we're going to do a random number from 0 to 200. 0 to 200. Go ahead and start throwing them numbers in there. And let's see if somebody can pick this up. We had it at 0 to 300 and nobody won at the end of the last stream. But I'm trying to make sure somebody goes home with this thing. So we cut it down by 100. And I mean, by the time we get to the end of this stream, and it's going to be like 0 and 50, somebody's gonna have to win
eventually.
So yeah, so let's get those numbers in there. I'll give y'all a couple moments to throw those in there, get those numbers in. 0 to 200, 0 to 200. And hey, yeah, by the way, guys, if you guys haven't liked the video yet, please be sure to like the video for me. I appreciate it. And let me see, what are the like stuff that I gotta kick out real quick. Oh, fireworks code is live right now. If you want to get 10% off, go to Mecha Warehouse and use the code fireworks. Put in the remarks GU10 so you know, so Nick knows that I sent you. But if you don't want to use that code, you can also use GU10 or Funko Cop 10. Right? Is that the right code?
Yeah, Funko Cop 10.
So you can use Funko Cop 10, and both of those two codes are live 24/7, 365. You can use those codes anytime to save yourself 10% off. And both of those codes directly support me and my man Funko. So definitely when you guys go over there and you shop, make sure that you guys save yourself some money. So I heard they're talking about giving us another stimulus check or something. You heard that? Y'all heard that?
I heard that today.
Yeah, so if we get another stimulus check, y'all got some Gundam money, so make it last. You know what I'm saying? Stretch it out. So
get you a couple of fill up your backlog.
Yeah, I don't need any more for my backlog. My backlog is crazy right now.
Wait, is fireworks 10% off or 15% off?
Fireworks is 10% off.
Mine isn't that bad. Like how everybody sees it. Like Andy, the dude I was talking about earlier, we were just talking about backlogs today at Hobbytown. He was like, he has 87 Gundams
In backlog?
in backlog.
Holy crap.
People are saying 15% off.
And he's like,
Is it 15?
80 years old. Like, I'm like, you know, more power to you, man.
Hang on, I'm trying to. So let me ask you this, Funko. I don't know if you checked or not. 'Cause I know I didn't check. Is fireworks a 10% code or a 15% code?
I think it's 15%.
Is it a 15% code?
Only one way to find out is go to Mega Warehouse right now. Find out.
I might have missed that part. So you guys might be better tracking out. Well, goddamn. How?
It's 15%.
Oh my. How are we supposed to get any use out of our codes if they got a 15% code out there? All right, guys. Yeah.
2 days though.
Yeah.
So, y'all go eat it now.
Yeah. So go use that 15%. Yeah. Go use the 15% code. My bad. on the fire. I thought it was a 10% code. Damn. Yeah, y'all definitely better jump on that. So, all right. So once the code is over, then go use the GU10 or the Funko Cop 10. But you can still put in the remarks GU10 and tell Nick to send us some more stuff so that I can give it away to you guys. Just leave that in the remarks. Just, hey, love your kits. Can you send some to GU to give away? I don't, however you want to put it. Because then I'll poke them later on.
Out there, man.
Yeah, just put it out there, guys. And, I'm going to bring it right back to you all because, I'm not eligible, so might as well give it to y'all, right? So, dang, that's nice. Okay. Huh? Oh, yeah, the number. Okay. Yeah, we got caught up. I'm glad I got you here to remind me. All right, so let me put time in here. And let's look at our numbers, see if anybody won this kit, guys. That's one thing I love about my streams. We get caught up in talking.
Yeah.
Oh man. Here's the number 199. 199. Somebody who got 199? Come on, somebody got 199.
Somebody got close.
Who got close?
Midnight Dawn.
Midnight Dawn?
Put 200.
Oh, you put 200? Damn. All right.
I'll be sick.
That's fine. Next one's coming up. I'm gonna cut this down some more. Like I told y'all, I'm gonna make sure one of y'all walk home with this kit. So that's all right. We'll do the next one at 30. So, all right. Drew Vid said I can be 199, no problem. Yeah, everybody want to be the number after it's already done.
That's
I
the
feel you.
homie Drew's, man. He's a local. Y'all go check out Drew's too. He does a lot of Nindroids, anime statues. He also does a series where he reviews, like he'll order from a website and he'll review and give everybody his opinion on how the website, like, or the customer service. Like,
That's
he'll
what's
order
up.
From like a Big Bag Toy Store, Galactic Toys, Good Smile, and he'll just give everybody like, hey, I ordered this on this day. This is how their packaging came. I contacted their customer service. This is what their customer service said. So y'all go subscribe to the homie Drew's vids as well.
That's what's up. And you say he's local too, so he's Virginia too?
Yeah, he's down
Okay.
in the Virginia Beach area.
Nice. That's what's up. Always gotta support local, man.
Yeah, it's always, man.
That's what's up. So yeah, let me see here. So moving along on this kit right here, trying to get this stuff all cleaned up. You working on the Toggies, right?
Yeah, Target's. I was like, man, let me go ahead and knock this out before I look up and Target's 3 master grades in, and I haven't even built 2. I built 1. I'm gotta go back and I built 1 as one of like my original kits. So
I got you.
I didn't do like no decals or anything, so I want to go back and put the decals up there. I forgot that the Target's. Well, I knew the Target's 2 booklet was the Target's 1 book. Just Target's 2 parts. That's throwing me off.
Yeah.
I'm looking at, I'm like, where's F3? It just jumps to F4.
Oh, right.
I'm gonna open up the P Bandai book and it's like, oh, this is that. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I actually hated the way that I think because I actually built the Toggies 2 as well, and for me the Toggies 2 is like the perfect example of how Bandai likes to dick us sometimes on P Bandai. So if you guys go back on my channel, right, the Toggies 2 is actually the very first video I ever did. And it was a voiceover. Yeah. But I talk about it in there too, is like, the kit is kind of expensive. It's a P Bandai kit, right? So in my mind, I should at least get a full damn manual. But they give you the Toggies 1 booklet with like a little Toggies 2 insert. You know what I mean? Which is like, I'm like, come on now. It's just dirty. And then they don't even give you that many stickers.
They do that because they did that with me with the Shenlong Liao game. It was the Shenlong booklet.
Oh,
Like
with the new one.
you know, and it looks like it, with the heavy arms as well. The P Bandai Eagle unit for heavy arms.
Oh, that's kind of messed up. So those are the two newer ones. Cause see, I've built Ultron, and it had its own booklet.
Well, okay.
Hey, a few people are saying Funko's buying these
Yeah,
videos.
and then like
Said Funko needs some more volume. Where we see that?
There's like 3 or 4 people.
Drew said that. I got it. Y'all got it. Got a model kit. Y'all got me interested. Yeah, Drews, go ahead. I know you. I know which one you picked up.
Did
Just go
I?
ahead and put that review out there, and we can go ahead and get a live build going.
Yeah, we definitely could get a whole bunch of people on here.
Definitely. That's what Drews do a lot of lives, and I do a lot of lives with the homies. Fetch Frequency on YouTube as well. Make sure I'm missing out on everything.
I think originally you and I had planned to do a live tomorrow, right? And we just kind of ended up doing one today too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't even, what was the live going to be about? I don't even know. We hadn't really gotten into it.
Probably just another build for all I know.
Oh, so you just started painting too, right? So how's the whole painting thing been going? I think.
It's going good. It's going good, man. Like just try to get the mixture of like paint and thinner, or I guess I don't. They tell my hobby town actually told me don't use thinner because it's kind of like a waste of money. I'll just go buy alcohol. So I've been using like rubbing alcohol.
Oh, what for your mixture?
Yeah.
You're using acrylic paint, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, if you're using acrylic, you can either do a water based or alcohol based. So, yeah, I mean that's perfectly fine. Aren't you getting a airbrushing setup too? What's up with
Yeah,
that?
I've been doing an airbrush. I need to get like one of those airbrush, like what you have, like so I can do it inside. I've been doing a lot outside.
Oh, the little booth.
Yeah, the booth. I've been, seeing people online and on YouTube like kind of build their own. That's not fireworks.
Yeah, you definitely could. Cause I actually built my first one. And actually, matter of fact, she uses my first one still.
Oh, okay.
But I want to build like a big one, like how like Gina has, like something like that. Some that look real good. It's got like tile, like black tile, subway tile in the background and everything.
Oh yeah, I think I've seen that one.
Yeah, that thing looks real nice. Eventually, one of these days. Yeah, once you start airbrushing, it's like really hard to like go back to snap building.
Yeah.
Because the kits just start looking crazy.
But like with you, I see you do a lot of customization too, and I feel like when I be sitting back airbrushing, I'm like, I'm airbrushing the same color, like that's why I be asking like, dude, should I prime black, even though I want to spray it black, like should I? So it's like with Death Sight, I just want to keep Death Sight the Hell Custom the original color, and I'm like, man, like. Is there even a point to even prime it and spray it? But he was like, might as well. Hey, look, I want to listen to whatever you say, man.
So yeah, I mean, like in general, you want to prime pretty much everything, just because like the primer is gonna help the paint to stick. But as far as like whether or not you want to go with like, cause you got like different color primers. You got black, you got white, you got the regular gray. I don't ever really use the white, because I think most of the whites that I can find only come in 1500. But
I heard you talking about that too, like the different. I never used.
Yeah.
I use the can, the Tamiya can.
oh yeah.
I don't know, like they don't have at my hobby store the like I guess like the ones you can put in the airbrush.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, oh well, yeah. I don't. Now that you say that, I don't think they do have. I'm trying to think. I don't think they do have. They might have like some alkyd primer you could probably do. But anyways, the color though, the color of the primer is really just gonna kind of help to shift the tone of the color that you put on top of it. So like, for example, right, I got like this blue right here on this piece in the center. So like if I want this to be kind of a bright blue in most areas, then I want the color underneath it to be kind of lighter, because the darker the color that's underneath it, the darker that this blue on top is going to be. This is like especially true if you're doing like metallics and stuff, right? So like with
Now,
metallics, you always want to go with the dark color underneath, pretty
now does
much.
that work also when you like put dark over top of it? Like just the other day when I hit you up about the chrome and putting the chrome over the gloss black. Like if I put a white primer over it, unlike as the base, and then put the gloss black and then the, I guess the true color of what I want it to be, does that still apply?
Yeah, I mean it'll still work. It'll still work for your final color because you're putting down that gloss black. So like if you in your scenario, you're laying down a white primer and then a gloss black and then your metallic. So yeah, it would still work. The only time it doesn't work is if you lay down that white and then try to put the metallic on top of the white. Then that metallic is not going to have a good shine. The only time I have seen a good white, or I'm sorry, I've seen a good metallic come out of having a white base is if you're going for a pearl. So if you're looking for a pearl color, which is different from a candy, a pearl is it has a white base. So if you're going for a pearl, then yes, then you want to put a white underneath a metallic, and that'll give you a pearl color versus a candy color.
Gotcha. Gotcha. Because yeah, my hobby talent, they only have the can and they have pink, white, and gray. They don't even have black.
They got a pink primer. Did you say pink?
Yeah. Pink primer, yeah.
What the hell?
I don't know what it could be used for. A pink primer. Yep.
I guess that would be good to at least see that everything is covered.
Yeah, true.
But damn, a pink primer?
And but not black. It's like this. I guess, and then I went to Sherman Williams just to. I was like, oh, let me just poke my head in. They have like some water-based primer that you can just get. Like, you think it was white, gray, and black, but I didn't know anything about like a water base. So I was like, oh no. But it was
I got
their
you.
brand. It was like the size of a Krylon can, a regular Krylon can for like $8. And I was like, I don't know if I could use that, but I appreciate y'all telling me.
Yeah. Yeah, I would definitely say that like painting is one of those things that like as you get further into it, it just becomes the way. Like you don't want to do nothing else.
Yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right, man. Like I go back and look at these older kits I put together, and I'm like, I want to go back and redo them. I wasn't a big fan of like dry transfers and water decals, and so I think I did when I did my Origins kit. I put all the decals up there, so I was like, all right, yeah, it looks better than what I thought it would. So.
Oh yeah.
I guess you just gotta sit back and really invest that time. Like that's what I've been telling people: just sit back and invest that time.
Yeah, because once you do it and like you start to kind of catch the groove of it, it becomes like super easy. Like I mean, all of this stuff that I'm doing now, like at one point I thought that this stuff was like really difficult. Or I used to watch other people's kits and be like, damn, how are they getting that? How does their kit look like that? You know what I'm saying? What time are we supposed to do the next vid? Or the next?
11:30.
Oh, 11:30? Okay.
That sounds dope. Yeah, that would be dope, right? Dude? All pearl one. I seen somebody do a pearl, like a pearlish silver white wing zero, but I think it was the Supernova kit.
Mina did Pearl Zaku, little baby Pearl Zaku.
Yeah, but that was on like what do you call this?
That was a first grade. It was a first grade Zaku. She was testing some pearl color from Gaia Newts, which I think they're the only ones I've seen so far that make a pearl. It was pretty dope though. I mean,
I know to me it has the in spray can clear pearl gloss. So I grabbed that and they also have a pearl white as well. I got that. I built an Ultraman kit and I put the Ultraman kit, the red on the Ultraman kit, pearl, like the clear pearl.
I got you. Yeah, I guess that pearl probably has like some purple in it. It's probably some purple and some green, like sparkleless, like
Yeah,
type of deal. Yeah. Yeah, I haven't come up with the kit that I need to use that on yet. One of these days.
I think that would look nice on like if you have like a clean Tarbies, things like that.
Oh yeah, I mean yeah, that could look really good on like a fresh Toggies.
Or
That really could.
like a nice white primary white Gundam or mobile suit.
See, I know you probably so you like I'm trying to get into doing more custom colors. Like so I think the one that probably stands out to everybody for me at least is probably the Leos. But like really the Leo build that I did, which you guys can actually see. Oh no, you can't see it right now because yeah, this new layout you can't see my little thing. But yeah, that those Leos are probably like my first. Well, no, I guess I can't say that because the Vidar was custom. All right, so yeah, maybe there's a couple, but to me, I don't feel like super creative as far as like color schemes go, other than that Leo kit, and I'm trying to get more into that of doing like more kind of creative colors and stuff. So like right now I'm working on the Maganac as well. So as you guys can see, this is the Penelope. This is Penelope pieces right here. The Penelope is getting like a regular paint job. So I'm giving it like its standard colors. The only thing that, I'm kind of customizing is like how I did like these panels here. So you've got like a pure white and a Gundam white. I'm doing some of that stuff. But overall it's getting standard colors, right? But on my Maganac that I'm working on right now, I'm actually doing so for the Maganac I'm doing the EW colors of the Maganac. So if you guys have seen like the magazines and everything or the comic books, they have a color variation of the Maganac that is from the EW series and it looks a little bit different from what they actually had in the TV show. So that's my way of doing like a different color scheme. You know what I mean? Let me see if I have a picture I can show you guys real quick.
I'm trying to think because I have the mangas for the Glory of the Losers. I'm trying to think of the cover. I think I know which cover you're talking about. But
So let me see here. Maganac. All right, so here's what like a standard Maganac kick would look like, right? Yeah, if I can get that. There we go. So there's what the Maganac looks like, right? So the color scheme that I'm going for is actually this color scheme. I think I'm a little too close. So you see it's more of a light tan over the kit. And the only parts that are really dark are like the legs and the arms.
that's dope.
So this is the EW version of the Maganac. That never was seen on this was never seen on TV. I don't think it was ever seen on TV. So yep, so this is what I'm going for. So that's my way of like kind of customizing. And then with the Leos, I kind of did like a whole like let me do the standard Leo colors, but at the same time let me bring it into 2020. So that's how it ended up with the green with a little bit of white. And then, the orange is just there to make it pop.
Okay.
As
I
a
wonder what made you like pick that color scheme? I see like other people like they just pick a color scheme and just rock with it. I'm like, I don't know. Maybe it's just I'm not that artistic yet. So I'm like,
So yeah, that's a real big challenge that I've been trying to work on because I think I'm like you. I'm not really that artistic when it comes to like the colors, like right off the top of my head. So that's why I've been kind of like trying new combinations in my phone and stuff, like color palettes and stuff. Just trying to see what kind of works. And just test them in my phone first. But I'm trying to like stick with the base color first, right? So if the Leo is green, I start with the green because I know there's gonna be some green in there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then from there, just kind
The
of.
Leo is dope, man.
I appreciate it, brother.
Now, if you would put that in that, what was the Bandai World Tournament thing? Like it would have did numbers, I think, man.
Man, my thing would have got smashed. I appreciate you saying so, but I think it probably would have got
I
destroyed.
don't know, bro. Like that was a pretty good looking kit.
My problem is that like I don't do like I'm not good at like panel lining and stuff yet. So like that's the next thing that I'm working on, trying to learn is how to panel line. So that's why I picked up those BMC chisels and stuff. And that's like the next big goal for me in Gundam in Gunpla is to learn how to like do some crazy panel line and start doing some
Like
my own
custom
customization.
panel lining or like because I feel
Yeah.
like that was like one of the first things that I picked up was like trying like panel lining, like Andy at the hobby store and a couple dudes from the Gundam Club was showing me when I first started, the panel lining. So that's what I first picked up.
Yeah, or actually I guess to be more accurate, panel scribing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So like that's why I picked up like the chisels and stuff. So I can start really getting into the scribing aspect of things. And then from there I'll start getting into like the customization, like build my own parts type thing. And then from there, the next step after that is dios. Cause I'm not good at dioramas. I'm like that part I suck at. Like I can't no.
I listen to this podcast called Fig Heads, and they do a lot of toy photography and building diodes, but they use it mainly for action figures. But I know one of my buddies has started because he's been watching my channel, been picking up on the Gundams and the Gundam Universe figures. So he's been building like little diodes and telling me, um, get this and this is, you know, how can I put it? Like use these type of figures for your pictures and stuff like the little small scale like astronauts. I think you have one, don't you? Like the astronauts coming off the Gundam stuff
Oh
like that.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
I'm like that to me is dope. Like so that's what I'm trying to like pick up and learn and get a little bit more into as well while I'm learning to paint.
Yeah, I mean, it seems like there's always something new that you can learn in this hobby.
Yeah, and what you want to do, like I tell a lot of people, you want to maximize like your money. Like you might put a decent amount of money into buying Gundams or buying whatever you get like collect. But if you could find a way to like you like yourself, you have a good camera and you have you know your production is crazy. So doing like a lot of live builds for you and showing people how you build your Gundams, man, is you maximizing your money. You know,
Yeah,
not
for
just
real.
sitting behind the scenes and building and taking a picture and putting it on on Instagram.
Yeah, that's true. Oh, Gordon says he still can't hear you. Here, hang on for a second. Let me see. I'm gonna try to boost it on my side a little bit. See if we can hear Funko a little bit better.
My bad, y'all. I feel like I went through a whole spill and then nobody heard me. Damn, I'm trying to scroll Funko's how big collection. I got a decent amount, man. Like, it's not like his. I probably have a good about 20, 25 kits. I did, as I'm looking at now, like, I have the Liao unit. I have the Master Grade Wing Zero Custom. I have the Serpent Custom from the movies, Tallgeese, Ephion, Magnac, Leo. And I also do like other kits. So I do like the Ultraman kits. I do Dragon Ball Z kits. So I kind of go back into trying to get all the kits that I kind of grew up on as well. So I did like a Digimon, the War Greymon kit. Uh, I have a few kits I have to build. I have the Shining Gundam kit that I still have to finish. So I'm decent amount of kits, with also collecting other things like Marvel Legends and Funkos and stuff like that. So
What is this for your backlog?
yeah,
Yeah, backlog is a bitch. My backlog is going crazy. So last year when I started the channel, I wasn't doing no high grades.
yeah.
And then I was like, I'll do some high grades here and there. Now I'm starting to do high grades along with master grades, and like now the backlog is going crazy because it's like I started off saying, oh, I'm only gonna paint master grades, and I'll just snap the high grades. But that died. That died. So now I paint both.
Oh man, Funko. If I had to give up one Funko to Gunpla, that's a hard decision, man. That's that's a tough one. Because since like Funkos are so cheap, like they $10, $15 for like a collector's. But I use this as well, like the Gunpla as well, to kind of do like a relaxation and kind of vibe out, because I do all this to try to get away from work. I don't know. That's a tough one. You gotta pass. I'm gonna have to click pass.
You said if you had to give up a Funko?
What'd you say?
You said if you had to give up a Funko?
No, if I have to give up either Funko or Gunpla, what would it be? Like, that's a tough one.
There's so many of those things.
Yeah, and it's something for everybody. Like the homie Drew just got out of the game, the Funko game, because that's where kind of like we all started. And he just mentioned in the comments, is the best move he made collecting wise.
Because so many.
Because there's so many, and it's like you don't want to miss out on one, because you miss out on one, it could jump up to like $200-$300.
Oh shit.
Yeah. So it could be a bad addiction if you don't reel it in.
So I mean, there's a bunch of cool ones that I see that I think I would probably get. Like, I saw somewhere recently, like the one of Dwight from The Office.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm a big Office fan.
Yeah, The Office is my shit.
Yeah,
I love The Office.
I literally watch The Office every day, at least a good 6 or 7 episodes.
Oh yeah.
Just something I could turn on Netflix and kind of like vibe out, clean up the house, or build or whatever, and just I don't have to pay attention to it.
Yeah.
Hell
yeah, I love The Office. That is my shit, man. All right, I gotta add some more of this paint in here.
Overall, I think there's more value with the gum. See, that's the thing though with Gunpla. When you say value, Nike, are you talking about like value as in like a resale, or are you talking about value as in like you getting a bang for your buck when it comes down to what you're doing for yourself? Because like I told somebody today with the G40, I'm like, yo, I don't want to get it because once I build it, it like the collectors, like the collecting or reselling doesn't matter anymore. And it was like, well, you can always keep it in the box. I'm like, that defeats I just spent $35 for not even putting together. I just spent $35 for a box.
Yeah, I think Gunpla probably has like more like personal value, just because like you have to build it. So even if you build, like, I'm not saying anybody's build is crappy, but like even if you built a kit that was like on your level somehow crappy, like you thought it was a crappy build, it could still be like high value just because like maybe they only came out with a couple of those, or maybe that kit doesn't get reprinted anymore. Perfect example of that would be the Alex, the 1.0 Alex, right? So last year, was it? They came out with the 2.0 Alex. Well, now that they came out with the 2.0 Alex, is Bandai gonna print the 1.0 Alex anymore? Probably not. So I mean, I was lucky enough that I picked up the 1.0 Alex just before or just after the 2.0 came out. So there was still a couple left on the street.
Okay.
And I think it's, where is that damn thing? It's over here somewhere. I think that's it. But yeah, like the 1.0 Alex, like, is Bandai actually gonna make that anymore now? So now that could be potentially a rare kit, I guess, or a high value kit.
But like that's the thing though. Like when you say high value, like when it comes to Funkos, like to Nike, well, I'm answering Nike's question too. I display some of them, majority of them in box. If I double up, I'll take one out of box. But when it comes to Gundams, like you try to sell it after you build it, does it still hold its value?
Oh yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Like if I like for example for the P Bandai kits, for the Gundam Wing kits, you can see them on eBay going for $230, but that's because they still in the box and still plastic and still rare. It's still hard to find.
Yeah, so see, here you go. I just pulled it out of the stack over there. So this is the 1.0 Alex right here. This is before. This was printed in 1999. So, and it's still got the shrink wrap on it. Yeah, by the way, guys, have y'all seen that whole little like Gunpla influencer thing that's running around on Instagram? It's like a wall, like a cardboard wall, and it has like a bunch of Gunpla boxes on there. You can like post it up behind you to make yourself look like a good influencer, I guess. So just so y'all know, all my Gunpla in my background are real. Okay, y'all saw me pull this out of the stack.
Somebody out there frauding, man. Come on, man.
Yeah.
I hope that's not what it is.
So y'all saw me.
I hope that's not what it is, man.
Yeah, y'all saw me actually walk over there and pull this out of the stack that I have back there, right on my wall.
Out here walking around frauding people, thinking they got a whole backlog and they don't.
Yeah. I saw. I was like, man, that's hilarious. But yeah, this is the 1.0 Alex. So are they gonna would Bandai print this anymore? I don't know. And I just got lucky and I picked it up right after, I'm sorry, they came out with the 2.0. So in the 2.0, I haven't built that yet either. That one's sitting over here in the wall. Show you.
Drew said that box was staged.
It was staged. So here you go. Here, so y'all can see my stack is real.
Look at all those boxes, man.
Yeah, so y'all can see, y'all saw it here live. Everything inside of my stack over here is are real boxes. But yeah, so here you go. You've got the 1.0 and the 2.0 side by side. Let me see if I can, there we go. Get those. And the 2.0's got a much bigger box. I haven't even opened this thing yet either.
I see that all the time too. Not just doing the series.
What's that?
Is that Zeta?
No. Alex came from Stardust. Not Stardust Memory. War in the Pocket. Damn, I almost got the series wrong. Yeah. Alex came from War in the Pocket, which is probably one of my favorite Gundam animes to date.
Gotcha.
So if you haven't seen that one yet, definitely go check it out. It's a movie. It's like an hour and a half long.
Gotcha. Is that outside of the UC?
No, it's inside UC.
Okay, so is that before? Where does that take place?
Alex takes place toward the end of the 1 year war. So the Alex Gundam, that particular kit or that suit, was technically built for Amuro, and in the series, it's being tested for Amuro, but it doesn't make it there for you. You'll see. But yeah, it's happening during the 1 year war, while kind of toward the end of it though.
So should I watch that before Counter-Strike, after Double Zeta?
Oh, most definitely. So technically, and luckily we've got Nike in here. Nike is my like my Gunpla historian. He keep me straight. So technically, I think it would go Origins, Original Series, Origins, Original Series, War on the Pocket, and Zeta are probably happening around the same time. And then what? Then I think Nike, correct me if I'm wrong, I think Char's counterattack happens after the first Zeta, right? And then double Zeta? Is that how it goes? Yeah, hashtag Gunpla historian. Nike will let me know here in a second, but I think that's how it goes.
Somebody was just telling me about my boy Marvin was telling me about narrative because I like the Sinaju Stein. I was like, yeah, that kit looks dope.
Mm-hmm.
Get out the narrative, and I was like, oh, I haven't got there yet.
Yeah, see, for narrative, I like the what is that kit, guys? The C-Packs. There it is. Yeah, that C-Packs is hot.
Like with me, it's hard for it to go in. It's difficult to go into Hobby Town and be like, yo, I go in there and be like, yo, this kit looks dope, but I can't buy it because I haven't seen it. Now, for certain kits, I'll break that rule.
Yeah.
You know, for certain, I'm like, yo, I gotta get that. That looks too dope. I'm almost there anyway. After somebody tells me like, oh, this is such and such's mobile suit, like, you know, once you watch this, you're there. Like, all right, cool. I was gonna get it now. But like a lot of these, I picked up just playing the game. It's like, okay, I know I've seen this one in the game, so I know, you know, I know a little bit about what's going on here.
Right.
But like the Sinaju Stein, like the Banshee, it's a dope one. But like I just picked up the Gundam Universe figure for that, so I'm like, oh, do I really need the kit? Not really, I guess.
I haven't grabbed any of those Universe kits yet, or figures rather. Those pretty decent.
I feel like they're like disrespecting the Gunpla community when I pick one up. Like, oh man,
because you're cheating.
Like I wanted to say it in my last video when I had like Barbados, and I was like, my bad, Gunpla University. I had to pick up this figure. Because everybody says like the Bandai Barbados is probably the kid of like last year. Like, gotta get it. And I'm like, I just don't like the way it looks. I mean, it looks dope, but then there's like other ones that look, I guess I'd rather spend the money on first.
Right.
That I don't know about.
I got you. Nothing wrong with that.
Like, let's see, everybody's getting on my feed now the Red Astray from Gundam Seed. Gundam Destiny.
11:30. Mina's telling me it's 11:30. Time for a giveaway. Look, Nike said it too. What are y'all like on like the same wavelength or something? Huh? That's what y'all are here for, the two of y'all? Y'all just want some kits? Huh? Y'all just want some free stuff?
Okay,
alright.
So that's what y'all here for?
No, she didn't read your comment. She's like over there like trying not to fall asleep from the long ride that we had all day today. All right, so what did we do last time, guys? We did 0 and 200, right?
200, yeah.
All right, so let me find, where did I put that? Okay. All right, guys, so start throwing numbers in the chat right now. 0 to 150. 0 to 150. We're going down by another 50. Let's see. It's 11:30 now, so we've got an hour left on stream. So we've got 2 more. So this will be 150, and then we'll have 100. So yeah, last shot is gonna be at 50. The very like last call. Somebody's got to win at 50. There's no way.
Yeah, somebody.
What happens if 2 people say the same number?
All right, so if 2 people say the same number, right?
You'd be the first person to pop up in the chat, right?
I don't know, like, so the way that Nick did it on his stream was he had 2 people that got the same number. So what he did was he flipped his Mecha Warehouse coin. There's mine right there. My Mecha Warehouse
I was
coin.
about to ask you, did you pick one up?
Yeah, so the original run of these Mecha Warehouse coins were 0 to 100. And as you can see, I got the very last number 100 of the original set. So, yeah. So what he did was he flipped a coin to see which person won.
I'm not. I want to flip no coin, and especially not that one. That thing chip, no sir.
I think what I'll do if by chance we get 2 winners, guys, if we get 2 winners, I'll make sure that both people get the kit. So one person to get the kit right off from Mecha Warehouse, and I'll make sure that the other person gets the kit as well. As long as Mecha Warehouse has it. Yeah, as long as Nick has it, so I'll make sure y'all get it. So as long as we have, if it's 2, I'll make sure everybody gets it. If it's 3, we're talking about something else. We'll cross that bridge when we get there.
Yeah, 3 hours just gonna have to just pick again.
Yeah. So we'll cross that bridge. So yeah. So I'll give y'all a minute to get those numbers in there. In the meantime, let me ask y'all a question, okay? I need y'all's opinion on this right here. So if you see here, right, this is part of the inner skirt for the Penelope. So the Penelope has like these little funnel things, as you guys can see here. And these are like the little individual funnels, right? So normally you would just lead us this same color, but you know, we're trying to make the kit hot. So my question to you all is, what 2 colors should I use, top and bottom, to color all these funnels? There's also these little triangles here. I'm going to do these triangles in red, just so they look like little caution symbols. But what color do you think we should do the top and the bottom of these funnels here that are embedded in this skirt? I want y'all's opinion. What do you think, Funka?
I have no clue, man. I'm trying to figure out what gray you like. Gray looks amazing.
Oh, so this is what color is this?
Is that like German gray that you was talking about earlier?
Nah. This is the German gray is this stuff right here. The German gray is a very flat looking color. That's the German gray. This right here, this is Gaia Notes Star Bright Iron. So it's an iron color. So it's supposed to look like metal. So it has a very metal type of feel. But their Star Bright has a lot of metallic in it, which is what gives you this like shininess. Now these also have been clear coated with alkalid gloss, and of course I did that so that I could do the enamel washing on them, because otherwise we would tear this paint up underneath. So yeah, just that Star Bright iron with the alkalid gloss on top. So I'll paint these with the enamel, and then we will matte coat this along with everything else, and everything will look nice and clean.
That's a good color.
Yeah, I love this color. This color is really hot. Really hot.
I'm limited to what, because I don't know where else to find. I guess I could go on, websites and try out different things. Like I bought the Met color drops, or I guess you could call them drops. Met color ones. I want to try those out. The Vallejo.
Oh, okay.
I'm pretty sure you already know this brand. I don't know if you ever used it though.
Oh yeah, the Vallejo. Is it the Mecha Air? Is that what that is?
They just call it Mecha Color.
Okay. I think that's acrylic, isn't it?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, I know a lot of people that use it. I've never used it myself, but I know a lot of people that use it.
Guy at the Ambi, the old guy in the hobby store was like, I could use, if I go to like Advanced Auto and then grab like a sealer and then spray all the parts down in a sealer, that clear sealer, and then I could use the paint for the RC cars.
Oh, okay.
Like the poly.
With the polyurethane?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm so new to this.
I got you. All right, let me see. Yeah, I'm about to pick a number, but real quick before I pick the number, guys, I'm gonna show you guys the colors that I have. So again, what 2 colors should I use for the top and bottom of these funnels right here? I'm gonna roll some colors past you guys. Let me get your opinion on what you guys think. So we've got this green, we've got some gold, got like this. This is like an orange red here. This is like a lime green. That's probably definitely not gonna be it. We've got this light blue, got a dark blue. This is like a white cream. This is a flat black, probably not that either. Got a yellow. Got another, this is a different, like a little darker of a yellow. Lime green, probably not going to be that either. This is for, usually for eyes of kits. I need to use that as well. This is like a kind of an off-white, kind of almost a light gray. We've got a little bit darker of a blue. I think this actually has a little bit of metallic in it as well. What color is this? Deep red pearl. I don't know why it says red, but this is like a blue right here. We have a silver, and this is like a graphite color. I don't think it'd be this either. This would be too close to what's on here. And yeah, the sublime green. I've got a red as well, like a deep red that you guys saw me using earlier. All right, let's draw this kit. Let's see if anybody won. So hang on one second. Let me get all my paints back in here. While you guys are thinking that over, let me know what y'all think. I need some ideas. One of these days, I want to build a kit that way. I want to build an entire kit based off of like y'all's opinion. We'll just, so like together we'll build a kit from top to bottom, and then I'll probably give it away on my Patreon or something. So yeah, if you guys don't know, if you're not one of my patrons, so on my Patreon page I do early access on the videos. So if you want to see like early access to next week's video, you can go check it out on Patreon. At least I release it on there. And I'm going to start doing some new stuff on there as far as like giving away kits and stuff, or even doing like some custom builds for people. So, all right, let's run the numbers. What did we say? We said 0 to 150, right?
Yep.
Is that what we said, baby? She's like half asleep, guy. She's so tired. All right. 0 to 150. We're going to hit enter. 55. The number is 55. All right. Do we have a winner? Is there any 55 in there?
Damn it.
Somebody said, oh, wow. You kicked my dog. Nobody? I thought maybe he got it. You kicked my dog. Did you get it? 55? Did you?
Keto said nope. Nobody had 55. Oh
no,
yeah.
No. You kicked my dog. He got it. 55.
Oh, look at that.
Dang, that's awesome. So, congrats, man. All right, so anybody else get 55? Is there anybody else that got 55? 55.
That's what's up.
Don't see 55.
You're guessing the same thing all night. That's how you do it, right? Usually you say the same.
Congrats, man. All right, so here's what I need you to do so I can make sure that you get it. Gumball University. So what happens if it's an international user? So that is a good question, Nike, because I actually don't know what Nick wants to do. So we'll figure that out. It's not a big problem. But real quick, since you asked the question, you kicked my dog. Where are you located at? Let us know in the comments real quick where you're at. You're in Florida. Oh, so it don't even matter. You're in Florida. You're fine. So, do me a favor.
They're gonna be there within like 2 days, bro.
Yeah, exactly. So hit me up on Instagram. Follow me on Instagram, or not? You don't have to follow me. You don't have to follow me. That's not part of the deal. Hit me up on Instagram so that I can make sure that I remember. And I will shoot a message to Nick, and I'll make sure I get you guys in contact, make sure we get that kit sent out to you. So congrats on winning that. I'm glad we could give it away. I'm super stoked that we could give that thing away. So once you get it, tag me on Instagram or something so I can see what it looks like once you build it, because I haven't actually built that kit myself yet. So, yeah, definitely let me know how that goes. But yeah, man, congrats. So now what I need you guys to do is for all your orders to Mecca Warehouse, tell Nick to send us more kits so I can give you guys more stuff. I'm gonna give this stuff away. Let's see here.
That's what's up, man. And the thing is, you got the clout to do it. Like, I only have like maybe like 2 or 3. Probably no, I'd say about a good 5, 6 people strong that would probably consider like being in a giveaway if I did a giveaway.
What you mean? Like if we I'm sure we
Like
can do
if
a
I do it
giveaway.
on my page, like you know what I'm saying? Like since like your page is primarily like Gundam.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Like I could probably give away a Dragon Ball Z kit if anything, but a lot of people are like stubborn when it comes to like kits. Besides the homies Drew Vids.
Right.
YouTube again.
Yeah, I do have a PO box. I'll throw it in here real quick.
Drew, we ain't gonna do no PO box, man. We'll just all link up and just head his way.
Let me see. Did I do this right? Yeah. Yeah, there's my PO box, guys. Y'all can send me stuff for whatever. Yeah. So yeah, again, congrats, man. I definitely want to give away some more stuff, and we're coming up. Damn, we're like 25 people, 26 from what I see right now. I'm trying to catch up to Funko. Funko, you got like 1.7, 1.6.
Oh man, that took me forever and a day. You'll catch it.
I'm still trying to catch up.
I got to the point where it's like I really just stopped worrying about the numbers because it at first it was like mind wrecking and stuff like that, and then I was like, you know what? That's not why I started a YouTube. I started a YouTube to get away from work and release stress and kind of show people, my collection and things like that. So
Yeah, true story. Like, definitely, I would say for Gunpla. Gunpla is a very like stress relieving activity. You know what I mean? Like I can get lost building Gunpla.
quick. Like I just talked to my buddy Ricky, who used to do YouTube, but when that whole like what's that thing called? Copa?
Oh, the Copa thing?
Yeah, he kind of stopped. So he's been been doing like collecting Marvel Legends and stuff still. But then he started seeing me do Gundams, and he started doing them. He was like, "Yo, I can't believe how relaxing this is."
Yeah, Gundam is a crazy relaxing
I
hobby.
think he did. He posted like he had to stop doing it because not like he had to stop on one kit because he found himself knocking out kits. So like, wouldn't get a chance to even have a backlog. Like I think he's already caught up. I think only thing he needs now is the perfect grade RX 78, and then he has every size.
That's crazy. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely something you can get caught up in and get lost in, which is the awesome thing about Gunpla. Like, I can put on some music or something, and I can be at this for hours. I'll turn around, and it'll be freaking 3 o'clock in the morning or something. You know what I'm saying?
And that's what I've been trying to tell people. Like, it's mainly like a relaxing thing. It's like you don't have to worry about like whatever you worry about. Like you said, just turn on some music, get a beer, and just kind of chill out.
Yeah,
Especially
I'll be in
when
here
you do, like,
forever.
live streams like this, or you're able to interact with people.
For real. So like, all right. So now that we've given out our kit, so the one thing that we haven't had, really tonight. So Funko, I don't know. I'm sure you've caught a couple of my streams, but like my streams tend to be very like off the wall, in the sense that like we normally talk about a lot of different things, which is one of the reasons I love like my community is because Like, we'll get in here on stream, on live, and talk about everything. So we've been talking about kits and stuff. What's everybody else been up to? Like, what we got any like interesting topics? I always find that like cool because like we'll go down the rabbit hole. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like we've talked about bears, we've talked about aliens, we've talked about like
Mixed bag, huh?
yeah, like we just talk about anything and everything. Like I like from my live to be like, yeah, we're working on stuff. Like I'm working on my kit. Y'all are probably working on y'all's kits too. But we can talk Gundam, but we like to talk a lot of other stuff too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Anything interesting going on? Nike, I think I saw somewhere that you won like a Switch or something. I was on Twitter, which I'm like very rarely am I ever on my Twitter. I'm trying to get better at that. But I saw you won like a or a Switch or something. I saw that and I was like, oh yeah, this is definitely fake news. Like I don't know what he did, but oh, Chris said he went deer hunting this weekend and finished the restoration project on a Mega Shiki. A Mega Shiki? Like the actual like Shiki? And they have a mega size version of that? I didn't know about that. Yo, some deer jerky would definitely hit the spot right now.
I don't think I had deer jerky yet.
Oh man.
Everything deer, but deer. Well, no, I haven't had deer jerky yet.
Yo, deer jerky is the bomb. It's like the best. Other than lamb. Lamb is kind of my thing.
Oh yeah.
If I had to pick one meat to eat all the time, it'd be lamb. Easily. Easily.
I actually have this. I don't know if y'all have one up your way. E-Mart, which is kind of like the international market.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like literally like right around the corner. It's walking distance. That's where I go to get my lamb. And they have like just crazy stuff sometimes, like monkey head or
monkey head.
Yeah, like I just go in there and get damn lamb and leave.
What the fuck? They got monkey heads up there?
Yeah, like to eat, cause it's like for like internationals. So everybody, it's like an international supermarket.
Let me know in chat right now if you've ever eaten a monkey head. Y'all lucky Mina asleep right now. She would probably flip her shit. A monkey head.
In South Korea, right? I don't know. It's the same. No, it's the same. Yeah, it's E-Mart. It's like a Korean store. Like it's all international. Like it's. I wish I'll take a picture and send it to you.
Yeah, so no, I've been to a H Mart. Yeah.
It's E-Mart. That's what it's called.
It's
ran by Koreans.
That is crazy. I've been to a H Mart, but I don't remember seeing no monkey heads in there.
H Mart? No, I never heard of no H Mart.
Yeah, H Mart is like the big Korean like market. Like, or I guess the big chain Korean market, I guess you would say. We've got a couple of smaller international ones out here in Richmond too. Trying to get all these little red marks in here. Let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna have to tell her about that when she wakes up. She's gonna flip her shit. A monkey head? Nah.
Yeah, they had like monkey head in there. That store's been there for a while. Like I remember my dad used to go there and grab lamb. That's where he would like. That's the only place I know to get lamb.
See, normally we'll get it from like Kroger. Cause like the Food Lion. So Food Lion is like hit and miss. You know what I'm saying? You go to the nice Food Lion, they got everything. But you go to the crappy Food Lion, they don't really got much. G Keto said, "What enamel paints am I using?" So these are just some Model Masters enamel paints. Are mostly what I use. And what's great about these Model Masters paints are the fact that you can get them from Hobbytown. And if you see how I have like this little X on top of this guy, And matter of fact, a lot of my paints, you'll notice, have these X's. The reason that these have these X's on top of them and stuff is because Hobbytown, like some of the other hobby stores, after their paints sit on the shelf for too long, they try to they try to get rid of them quick. So they'll mark them like half off. So they have like this tub in there that'll have a bunch of enamel paints half off. That's usually the first place I go, because I can always, even if these aren't good enough to be airbrushable, which I find that they usually are still. If I had enough thinner, I can still airbrush with it. But I find that, you know, even though that they consider them to be bad paints, I give them a nice little stir, add a little bit of thinner, you know, really get them all mixed up, and I can revitalize these and get them for cheap. So,
Okay.
yeah.
So I was wondering about that because I know that we have a shitload of those enamel ones, and I'm like,
Yeah.
I don't like. I think I bought one time before I figured out like about airbrushing. I was just gonna like paintbrush, and then didn't know the difference between like acrylic and enamel and all that. So I was like, you know, it's 50% off, so why not?
Yeah. And I mean, I find that most of the time you can still airbrush with them too. So actually, I'll give y'all a good example, because I've got another piece over here that I'm working on. So I don't know if you guys remember in the last stream I showed you my little tall geese that I'm working on. This little guy who's almost done. So the only thing that's left to do for him is the little gold shoulder pieces. So this goes right here, right? If y'all can see that on his shoulder. So what these are, these little shoulder pieces, they're sprayed in lacquer gold, just like you see here in his chest. But on top here, I have sprayed this with I airbrushed enamel black on top. So what I want to do with this is just remove the enamel black, so that just the recessed areas have the enamel in it. So it should come out looking pretty dope. Here, I'll do it here for you guys so y'all can see what it looks like. Well, we'll find out together, but it should look pretty good. So same thing as I did with the rest of this stuff. Get some enamel thinner here. Get my little model masters. Right. Get some stuff on there.
Talking a whole different language, man.
Who said that? You said I am?
Yeah, I swear that sounds like a whole different language.
Oh man, this is easy. When you get this, you'll be like, oh yeah. All right, so see how it's like black right now?
Uh-huh.
But there's a lacquer gold underneath.
Okay.
So if I use the same technique and use the enamel thinner, I should be able to pull off that the black, leaving me with some recessed areas. Most of it should still be gold, but let me see here. This has actually been on here for a little while too, because I painted this like probably like 3 weeks ago. But once that enamel gets in there and activates, just to start pulling it off. See that? Start ripping it off there. So.
And what are you trying to go for?
So what I want to have is a little bit of gold, but I also want a little bit of black in the background. So I want the recessed areas to be black, and I want the raised areas to be gold.
Oh, okay, I got you. Oh, I see what you're talking about. Yeah, I'm paying attention. But like, yo, all this is new to me, man. Like, I'm trying to learn. Believe I'm trying to learn.
So if I move it through the light, you can see how the recessed areas are.
Yeah.
Kind of down in there. So yeah, I want the recessed areas to stay black, but I want the top areas to be gold.
I see what you mean now.
So you just kind of have to like carefully go through. And I've got like some crazy little like baby Q-tips also that sometimes work out better than my Finish Master. Or even, let me see here. So even my little baby Finish Master. So I can use this guy too. I forgot about this thing. I very rarely do I use this. So get this up in there. There we go.
That's one thing about these tall geese kits. Like, I don't understand the purpose of putting on the silver glass for like the Leo head. If I gotta put a mask on in front of it.
Yeah, I noticed that. Even with this kit, it has the same this little
Like, it
SD.
makes no sense. Like, you out here struggling trying to put on a glass, you know, the clear square Leo eye, and then you just put a mask over top of it, so it doesn't make. Yeah.
Yeah, and Bandai didn't even bother to make us a 1/100 scale Leo. Which I wish they would.
Man, oh man, I think, man, oh man, they could make a lot of money off of that.
Let me see. Ripto said, "Do you make paint?" So I haven't. I have a couple of paints that I've made, but usually if I make paint, I make them kind of on the fly. So like if I need like a lighter color, I might mix some white and another color. But that's the most that I've probably made. Oh no, I did make a Shars red at one point. A long
Now, I
time
get what
ago.
you're saying, Nike. Like, it makes it, but it doesn't make sense for a tall geese because you put in a mask over the clear piece, so it makes absolutely no sense.
Yeah, they could just make the one piece.
Like, I'm doing like a whole nother step for absolutely no reason.
Let me see here. Nike said reverse panel wash. Yes, it is a reverse panel wash. Keto said, or you can just mask the parts. So yeah, you can mask the parts, but with a part like this is a pain in the ass to mask. Like nobody's trying to sit and mask this right here. Like, no, it's just too much for me to want to master this particular thing. Nike said, "Is this what most people did with the master grade?" Yes. So the Sinanju. So what Nike's referring to is the Sinanju. The sleeves on the Sinanju are very very notorious for having this technique done to it, which is like the reverse panel wash. So yeah, if you see any master grade Sinanjus that are painted by some of the painters out there, yeah, this is probably what they did to the sleeves on there. G Keto said, "Are those silicone paintbrushes? Are we talking about these right here? These are Finish Masters, and then these are just regular paintbrushes right here. I think by silicone paintbrushes, I think you're talking about these. I've got some of these. I haven't tried to use these yet, but I think these are silicone. These are pretty nice. Let's see here. Nike said the funk of the silver underneath clear pieces makes the clear piece stand out a little bit better. Yep, it just makes the thing work better. I missed a whole bunch of stuff. Let me scroll down. Nike said, "Well, that's one thing the real grade fixed. The gold and black C's are separate pieces." Gotcha. So that's nice if they're separate pieces. I'm sure that's easier to paint and easier to assemble. So, I still haven't built the real grade.
The Sinaju?
I haven't built any real grades.
Oh wow.
Yeah, none.
I think I got one. I have the real grade Sinaju, and then I've done the real grade Targis 3. That was like my first P Bandai kit.
Yeah, I was gonna say, isn't that P Bandai? Yeah, Mina's got she's got the 2 down there on her backlog. She's built all of the real grades that we have in the house. But she's had some like weird stuff happen with the real grades that she's gotten though. They've had like some weird defects.
Yeah, I heard that they're like the original ones were pretty terrible, like with joints and things like that.
She had
They
like
got better over time.
now she even had more weird defects like I don't know look like a mouse bit it or something. Like she's had like two kits now where they literally have like little marks in the kits where it looks like it's come from the actual manufacturing process.
Hmm.
I don't know. I haven't tried one though, but I mean she seems to enjoy them. Other than that fact,
I feel like if you're gonna get like um a high grade and it's in the real grade, you might as well just get the real grade. Like,
yeah.
because of what you're getting and the articulation from it.
But I think the real grade is supposed to have way better
Yeah.
articulation. Again,
Yeah,
I'm kind of speculating.
because I know like Toggy's double jointed, like it's almost a master grade. I think it's just a smaller master grade.
Yeah, that's pretty much how they
So what's your thoughts on the extreme, man?
retarded. I hate it. If I'm being quite honest, I actually I hate it. Like it's so predictable.
Yeah,
And then didn't they say that thing's supposed to be like $200?
yeah,
Yeah, they crazy as shit.
230. But a guy was kind of like breaking it down to me at Town today. Like you're getting LED strips, not LED light bulbs in it, so you're getting a whole strip. You're getting a base, better transformation in the unicorn. You
I
know,
mean,
so it like, and I guess in theory it makes sense the price, but
I guess it's just I'm with everybody else. You know, I would have loved to have seen like Cassatria finally. Like, you know what I mean? Like, give us
yeah,
something that like everybody would have just went absolutely nuts over. You know what I mean?
that makes sense.
I mean, I all I can say is I probably won't pick it up personally.
Not for no 230. No sir, I got a lot more kits I could get for that price.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, there's a lot of other stuff you could buy for 230. You know, 230. I don't know about that. That's a pretty hefty price tag.
And for it not to be like I was, even though it's like master grade, like I would have thought that it would have gave us like a, if it was the like the 1/100, like I'm paying that much money and if I can get a perfect grade. Nah.
Yeah, that's true. Cause yeah, 230 is perfect grade price. You know, I would have liked to have seen them do something like how they did with the high grade mechanics line. So with the high grade mechanics, or is it mechanics? I think it is high grade mechanics. So that's the line where the 1 in 550 scale dendrobium comes from.
Okay.
So you have like you have like a mini version of the dendrobium. It's like you know, a high grade dendrobium without being as big as the actual high grade dendrobium. And then there's like two other kits in that collection as well. I would have liked to see something like that, but in master grade. So like maybe we could have gotten like a master grade Cassatria, right? Without it being absolutely massive. Or maybe we could have got a master grade dendrobium without it being, well, I mean, maybe not a master grade dendrobium because the high grade dendrobium is already huge, but you know, I would have preferred to see something like that.
Like a bigger kit.
Yeah, I would have preferred to see them take some kits that are kind of too big to traditionally be master grades and kind of scale them down slightly, but give them master grade quality R&D, give them master grade quality gimmicks, so like opening cockpits and you know, stuff like that. You know, I think that would have been cool, but
Like it's kind of like I don't want to say you kind of seen it coming, like with the whole, you know, Wing Zero custom Verkai it's kind of like in a weird, I guess not a weird choice. Like finally give you Barbados in a master grade. They coming out with a new Wing Zero custom for everybody, and now it's like the unicorn. I guess and then they give you the Origins high grade RX-78. So and everything that's been coming out with RX-78 as well.
Oh yeah, most definitely. Bandai has been playing very very safe over the last couple of releases, for sure. Like with that Verka, I think that was a very safe pick. You know, if you were gonna pick a kit from the Gundam Wing franchise, because Gundam Wing is actually like a horrible franchise in terms of ratings in Japan. Like it got smacked. But if you were going to pick a kit from Gundam Wing and have it appeal to pretty much everybody, including the American audience, then yeah, Wing Zero is definitely the one to pick. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So
as well, with everybody already complaining about like, well, the perfect grade isn't great. It's outdated. Everybody's already been complaining about having a new one anyway. So.
Yep.
But then you get it, and then people complain because it's not what they wanted. It's like,
yeah, I haven't built that yet. I'm scared to build that thing.
Like I wanted to be, I wanted that to be like my first perfect grade because I haven't built any perfect grades. People have been telling me, "Well, no, you don't want to get that one. You don't want to get, because that one sucks and it's over time it starts to slouch." I'm like, well, I guess anything over time will slouch.
Yeah, anything over time is going to slouch. I mean, if you paint your kits, I don't think you have to really worry about that because just painting the kits is going to stiffen all that up, anyways. Let me see what he say here. G Keto said, "Ooh, I missed a whole bunch of stuff. I've been focusing really hard." Yeah, why would you buy another 160 that costs more than the PG I got? Mark II Titans. I actually wanted that. I'm still going to get that eventually, one of these days. Nike said, the perfect grades I have are, and then he lists all of them, which is a bunch. He says, I'm saving up for the PG Gundam 7 sword. Nike said, yeah, Wing did get trashed, but the Glory of the Losers manga did pretty well. Yeah. But, I mean, we'll probably never get a sequel in anime form, unfortunately, which is a shame. I don't really want to buy PGs on the regular prices, but if it goes on sale by more than 15%, I'll probably get it. Yeah, because PGs are kind of expensive. Most definitely. Yeah. I mean, you're talking $200, probably at least. Nike said, I won the... Wait, so... Nike said he won the Master Grade Wing Zero Verka. How'd you win that too? Yeah, you be cheating somehow. How you just win a Switch and you won that too? I'm gonna need you to message me your secrets, cause I don't ever win anything. Anytime I sign up for stuff, I don't win nothing.
I don't even put my name in the hat cause I know I'm not gonna win.
Yep, that's how I be. Cause I never win anything.
Instagram giveaway.
He said, well, if they animate the Glory of the Losers, we might get a Frozen Teardrop in anime form. That would be sweet. I would love to get the Frozen Teardrop in anime form. I think that would be really hot. Really hot.
I would enjoy that too. Glory of the Losers. I think I'm on like book 10. I've been waiting for Barnes and Noble to drop that deal where it's like buy two get one free. So I've been trying to get the hard covers of Origins as well off of like Amazon and Barnes and Noble.
Nice. All right, so there you can see that shoulder piece. So to look something like that on there. I still need to clean it up a little bit more, but it breaks it up a little bit so it's not just straight gold. So still that piece still needs some little cleanup to it, but
I'm
And that's
looking at
actually coming
mine.
off
I'm
kind of
like,
hard. Huh?
I'm looking at mine over here like, man, that's crazy how you can just take a piece and be like, yo, I'm gonna make this black and gold. You know anything? But I'm like, oh,
Yeah, I mean, I think this little guy came out pretty decent. I don't know. I like using SDs, man, for paint testing. That's how I built this guy, was just cause like this was hers, and she was gonna toss the little guy, and I was like, oh no, if you're gonna toss him, I'll I'll paint him real quick. So you know,
thank you. Thank you, dude. I don't think you're gonna release. I was talking to a dude about that the other day at well, a couple months back at Hobbytown. I was like, y'all, I was the same way. I was like, I'm just gonna wait till they release a box set of Glory of Losers. He was like, it's usually Viz does the box sets, and Vertical doesn't do box sets. So like you see like the Dragon Ball Z box sets or the Naruto or Bleach, and those will come in like I think Viz just like publishes those, but you won't see like a Gundam box set because we would have got I guess what Thunderbolts by now.
was it for the mangas?
Yeah,
I know I've seen a couple of them up at for Thunderbolt up at Second and Charles. Do y'all have that
yeah,
out there?
yep.
Yeah, I've seen them up there.
But after watching the movie, it's like I kind of only want to collect those are 15 a pop, and I'm like I just get the Glory of Losers, and I got a couple of old like Gundam Wing mangas like Blind Target, Ground Zero,
Mm.
things like that. Project Zero, the beginning of I guess the story of how everybody met when it was give you everybody's like backstory, which was pretty dope.
Nice.
Like it gave you like Duo's backstory and what his name meant, and like Hero as a kid and Tro as a kid.
They have kids? What?
No, as a kid, like they're like
Oh.
them growing up and kind of like I guess being selected by the doctors. Like it shows you how they got selected by the doctors to come.
Oh, I was gonna say, like, what the hell? That's pretty sweet. Yeah, I would love if they would do a Gundam Wing series follow up, but I don't think we'll ever get it. If we do, I'd be like really shocked. Nike says he's got a Second and Charles over there.
Gundam Wing collector's edition though. The Blu-ray set, the movie, the OVAs, it came with like a hardback book from Amazon. I don't know if anybody else. I mean, definitely, man. I'll definitely link up with the homie again, man. We should do more live streams, yeah. And definitely get more people, for sure.
Yeah, this was like our first time doing this, so I mean, in the future too, I'll probably try to I might try to see if we can get like the entire Mecha Warehouse crew on here. How many of us are there? I think there's you, me, Nickel, Meg, Big Daddy Gundam, Zero.
Justice, right?
Oh yeah, Justinius.
Justinius is how you pronounce it.
And
I probably get lost in the sauce, man.
who else? I think we're missing somebody. Oh, Studio 7.
Oh yeah, Studio 7.
I think is that everybody? Am I missing anybody?
I have no clue.
And then of course Nick. We'll get Nick in here. The ringleader.
It's crazy.
Yeah, we definitely do it.
Like off the fly, how I met Nick, which was like he said, won't go into ODO.
That's right. Yeah, I actually met him up there at ODO also.
Wow. So you was at ODO too, then? That's dope. That's crazy. Small world.
Yeah, we came late because we had went to our funeral right before we got there.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
You probably saw us. I mean, we were the only ones walking around in like suit and tie.
No, I was only there for like maybe an hour and a half tops. Like after I saw like that it was primarily um tanks and planes and like the Gundam lineup was I heard was better than what it was before, and then the Star Wars set was dope. So after I saw that and kind of shopped around a little bit for whatever booth they had, and I thought Nick had a booth because I heard of Mecha Warehouse, or I've seen this like the ad on Facebook. So I was like, okay, I'll talk to the dude.
Yeah.
Why not? No shame in talking to him. And he was like, no, he's just down here enjoying it. Cause I guess he stopped at Y'all Hobby Town.
Yeah, the night before, I guess, because so Nickel Models was already sponsored by Mecha Warehouse at the time. So he stopped up at our Hobby Town, our local one, I guess with Nickel Models rather. And I guess came the next morning. And we had plans to be there because we had built like kits to be entered and everything, but we had to go to the funeral, so that's what kind of knocked us out of it.
Gotcha. I met a lot of cool people up there, like isn't it like Croa, somebody Croa Swab.
Oh yeah, Dennis.
Yeah, he was pretty dope dude to talk to. Just
Yeah, the
Dread.
Kosama.
Just what's his name? Just I got a sticker in my bag.
Oh, Justinius was there too, actually.
This was there. Damn, what's the dude name? Something Dread.
Something Dread.
Raider Dread.
Oh, Raider Dread. Yeah, that's Jay. Yeah, Jay.
Yeah.
He's one of our locals too.
Okay. I know
Yeah.
somebody said there was a local up there too.
Yeah, he's one of our locals. Actually, he just got a new motorcycle a couple days ago, or not a couple days, a couple weeks ago, I guess.
Man, I must have bought the same time then.
Yeah, right around the same time. He called me because he doesn't have his license yet, so he called me to come pick up his bike. So he bought it and couldn't drive it home, so I went to the dealership and picked it up for him and drove it home for him.
Gotcha. And then,
Yeah.
I met another dude there, Trav City. I think that's his name.
Oh, yep, he's a local too. Well, he's Nova. He's from Nova.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was pretty dope because my hobby town they did the 36 Magnet entry.
Oh, what the whole kit?
The whole kit with the high grade samurai.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I had to find out why it's 36. You know why it's 36, right?
No, why is that?
So it's 36 because in the anime, I guess there's 40 of them in total. So there's 2 Maganac P Bandai kits, and each one of those P Bandai kits gives you the ability to build 2. How am I trying to say this? It gives you the ability to build 2 P Bandai squad leaders. So there were 4 squad leaders in the anime. So if you build that 36 kit plus the 2 P Bandai ones, you get the full set. That's why it's 36.
That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
I would have never known that. In a P Bandai ones that are obviously they're high grade.
Yeah, they're high grades.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I picked those up from Nick. So I need to get on those here soon.
Is there P Bandai ones?
Yeah, they're both P Bandai. I'm telling you, my backlog is crazy right now. It's insane. G Keto said we got good chemistry.
That's good, man. I appreciate it.
Yeah, we'll definitely do some more lives.
That's what you can just meet up with people and just start chatting up with people, man. That's what I enjoy about the YouTube community, and Instagram at that too.
Yeah, for real. There's a lot of nice people I've met.
You know, going and doing like meeting like the homie Droobs and you know through Instagram and YouTube and things like that. So.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I never really put much thought into it, but like, you know, a year later we'd be like down the line, like having met so many like cool people, lots of chill people, just you know, all into the same hobby.
And it wasn't like I said it before, like I got back into Gunpla, I guess last year. I tore my Achilles and I was watching my homie at the time, well, he's still a homie, Jimpy Zayal. He's down in Florida and he's like another kind of like collector, collects pretty much everything. And I saw him at the time where he was heavy into getting a whole lot of Gundams and things like that. So I was like, you know what? I can't really go out and hunt because that was like my thing. I can't really go out and hunt. Let me just go to this store and see what they have. So I went to when I went to Howiestown, and I was like, all right, I'll go ahead and pick up my first one was the high grade Wing Gundam when they first started coming out with that line.
Mm.
So
like the old school one, like the old one.
No, the new one, the new one like that with Maganak and Leo.
Okay, I got you.
So I was like, all right, cool. Like, pick one up, and I knocked it out within like an hour after getting like all the proper tools and stuff. I was like, man, like that was pretty quick. So I went straight into like, I think I jumped right into like the Leo. I picked up a Leo off of Amazon because it was like $11.
Yeah, the Leos are cheap.
Like a polycat to that, so I ordered another one. And then the guy at the hobby store was like, he has so many Leos that he just gave me a pack of polycaps. So I have two Leos, and I knocked those out, and I just went straight into going back into the master grade. So I grabbed Epion as like my first master grade bat, I believe.
Dang.
Ever since then, it's been kind of like, I guess you could say downhill.
Yeah, downhill. You're in a free fall now for Gundam.
Yeah, exactly how it is. It's like I literally go to Hobbytown. I shit you not, like probably every day.
Dang.
Like
they don't even get shipments that much.
Yeah, I don't know why. Like I don't know why I do it. Like when I collect something, like I used to be heavy into like comic books. I used to go to the comic book store every day.
That's crazy. Yeah, Motaka said, welcome to the dark side of Gunpla. He's right. He's exactly right. See, Funko's addicted now. He's got the same disease as the rest of us.
So, I'm right there with y'all, man.
Yep. But hey, it is 12:26 now, so that means this stream is getting ready to come to an end, guys. So I appreciate everybody coming to hang out with us. Shout out to Funko Cop for hanging out with me and
shout out to you, bro. I appreciate
coming to
you giving me the opportunity, man.
Yeah, man, we're definitely gonna do some more of these group live streams. I think this is real cool doing it like this, and especially if y'all like it too. Man, we got one dislike on the video. That was like the one salty person that didn't get the kit, I guess. So if you guys haven't liked the video yet, help me out and let's balance out that one dislike and hit that like. Oh, by the way, I think I picked out the two colors I'm gonna go with for these little funnels. So I'll do that on the next, probably later on.
Okay.
So I think that's what I'm gonna go with.
Blue and that green.
Yeah, it's like a blue and then a light blue. So there's gonna be two shades of blue. But yeah, this other one's kind of like an off green.
Get up with you and see where you got that iron.
Oh, the Starbright iron. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I might
definitely
have to
shoot
do
me a
that, 'cause
message.
that's a dope looking color.
Yeah, I love that color. Yeah, let me know, man. I'll get you taken care of.
I appreciate it, man. You always do.
But yeah, guys, appreciate you guys coming to hang out with us. Be sure to check out the next video. Of course, you guys check me out on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Patreon if you guys want to see early videos that are coming out. Plus, I'm going to have a lot of new stuff coming to the Patreon stuff as well. So definitely check me out on there. If you shop at Mecca Warehouse, their code, that fireworks code should be done now, but you can use the GU10. It's only 4 characters, guys. Use 4 characters and get that money off. GU10, and you get 10% off your purchase. Leave a little remark in there. Tell Nick to send us some more kits so I can send some more stuff y'all's way. And yeah, make sure y'all check out Funko Cop on his channel, The Funko Cop. And I will see you guys later. Yeah, you got anything Funko?
No, I appreciate it. Y'all keep supporting the homie, Gunpla University. Like you said, go check out Mecca Warehouse. Use that code 4 characters GU10. So y'all gotta do it. Click the link. I'm sure you probably have the link in all your videos that kind of directly just take you to the website. So just click the link below.
For sure. All right, guys. See you guys on the next video. Everybody stay safe. Happy 4th of July. And yeah, peace.
Peace out.